problems, we gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field, but we making plays. Hey, look, don't worry, we gon' be okay. Hey, look, why? Cause we gon' make them pay.
All right, let's get to our next game. We got, and it's still a Friday night game. We're going to stay on the West Coast in the Pac-12. We got Utah taking on Oregon State. Now, right now, Utah, they playing without their best player right now. Rising is hurt. He's been out, but the backup has been doing his thing. They're sitting at 4-0 right now, while the Beavers just coming off a loss. They are 3-1 right now, but, man, it's a Friday night game. They might go all orange. They might go blackout. This line did open up in favor of Utah -1, and right now that line is sitting at -3.5 in favor of Oregon State. So a lot of money's been coming in, or some valuable information has been leaked. The total did open up at 47.5. Right now, that's sitting at 44.5. Against the spread lately, let's go for this season alone. In the last couple of games, Utah, they are 2-1-1. They did get a push against Baylor as a 7-point favorite, while Oregon State, they are 2-2 on the year against the spread. Let me get to these other actual factuals. Utah, the under's gone under the total's gone under 4 out of the last 5 games. They are 6-1 straight up in the last 7 games. 4-8 against the spread last 12 games against Oregon State. 6-1 straight up in the last 7 games against Oregon State. The total has gone under 4 out of the last 6 games whenever Utah is on the road. 15-2 straight up in the last 17 games against a Pac-12 conference opponent. And they're 9-2 straight up in the last 11 games when playing against a Pac-12 opponent from the North Division. All right. Oregon State's actual factuals: 9-2 against the spread in the last 11 games, 7-1 straight up in the last 8 games. The total has gone over 4 out of the last 6 games. They are 6-0 straight up in the last 6 games at the crib. 6-1 against the spread in the last 7 games when playing against an opponent in the Pac-12. 4-1 against the spread the last 5 games when playing against a Pac-12 South Division opponent. 9-2 straight up in the last 11 games in the month of September. Injury reports: Utah got a lot of them right now. Cam Rising, he's questionable for this game. Tight end Bryant Kuthi, he's questionable for this game. Running back Micah Bernard, he's out for the season. Micah Pittman, very hell of a wide receiver. He's part of that Pittman family tree.
Oh.
He's questionable as well. McClain at the wide receivers is questionable, and O'Toole is questionable. So there's a lot of question marks right now for Utah. That's probably why that line is looking like that. As far as Oregon State, they're missing their wide receiver, Tong. He's out for the season with a leg injury. So with all that being said, Utah, Oregon State, Marley, what's your play on this one?
I'm on Oregon State.
You're on Oregon State.
I'm real quick. I know they didn't look good against Washington State, and I was on Washington State. They're different, but you touched on it earlier too. Friday night game in Oregon. I'm thinking they're coming out all blackout. Utah is missing Rising. I can't think of the quarterback's name, but I almost said Ward. It's not Ward. What's this guy? Johnson. Nate Johnson. Terrible. I'm not gonna say terrible, but he's a runner. He's an athlete, and he wasn't ready. And I think, I just think the home crowd, the feel, the vibes that night is. I'm not the biggest DJ on Luke, however you say, fam, man.
Big Cinco.
But if you look at his numbers, he really hasn't played that bad. Real quick, and I'm done. 78.1 QBR. That's good for like 24, 7 touchdowns, only 3 interceptions. But the main key before I go, Coach, Martinez, bro, the running back. You know where he from, if I'm asking you where he from, right? Damien, sophomore, Texas, 7.6 yards per carry. And I watched that Washington State game. Even though they lost, he was toting that hoe. Like they could not stop that dude, bro. So,
hey, man. Everybody's sleeping on Utah State and Cameron Ward, another Texas product. Hey, y'all, Washington, I'm
sleeping on that boy.
Yeah. My bad. Keep going.
No, that's it. I know we pressed for time. That's it. Oregon State, Damian Martinez, Silas Bolden, the receiver. He's nice too. Like Oregon is straight. Oregon State is straight. They just ran up against Washington State, who's a really good team, and boys just don't know that.
So you taking the -3.5 on a Friday night?
I really want the first half, but I figure you can't give me the line. So if the first half is -1.5, 2, what it is, I want that because this could be a blowout, though. I'm good with the -3.5 as well. This could get ugly early.
All right, so Marley's on the 3.5. Great minds think alike. You know what we say, especially in the chat. I don't know if we ever said it on here because we love our people. This one, I'm gonna do this for that boy Moneyline that we ain't heard from him in over a year. Black quarterback on the road, hostile environment, and he's young. I gotta go the other way, and that's how I feel. Sorry, Nate. Sorry, my boy. All right. But I'm going with Oregon State, and I'm going first half money line. So sitting at 3.5, you're looking at maybe 2, 1.5. Fuck it, y'all know the rule. If it's under 3 or less, let's just take the money line. All right, and let's take care of business. They're gonna be amped up. I think with all those injuries, especially at the skill position, Utah got some things to figure out. So that is my official pick, Marley. You right where I'm at. You're talking about the first half, so I'm taking the first half money line.
Go ahead and make that my first play money line. You're right, under 3 money line.
Do you still want to do the 3.5 though?
I will take the 3.5 first game.
All right,
but
first half.
You can put your official both plays, but I recommend take the first half.
Got you. Hey, we appreciate everybody tuning in. I'm the coach. That is Marley Bets. We are Brothas N Bets. James said the number was better on Sunday. Let us
check it out. Look, we from the bottom, ain't no problems, we gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field, but we making plays. Hey, look, don't worry, we gon' be okay. Hey, look, why? Cause we gon' make them pay.